Welcome back, everyone. I hope you're all doing great. I am Janie Shane Fernelios, and I will be your host for this month's episode of NEU Spotlight. Muli nating babalikan ang ilan sa mga naging kaganapan sa ating university. At syempre, hindi pa rin mawawala ang mga special features na inihanda ng Hudyat, ang official student publication ng New Era University. Para sa events on Spotlight. Kauna-unahang peer-reviewed journal ng NEU Center for Philippine Studies na pinamagatang Kaninglingan, inilunsad. Para sa top-notch, face-to-face graduation ng New Era University muling isinagawa sa Philippine Arena matapos ang 2 taon. Para sa off-campus, masisilayan natin sa episode na ito ang tourism capital ng lalawigan ng Tarlac, ang bayan ng Capas. Para naman sa College Insight, ipapakilala sa atin ang isa sa mga courses na ino-offer ng NEU College of Engineering and Architecture, ang BS Architecture. And lastly, para sa panoorin at NEU, ma-inspire sa kwento ng pelikulang Rescued by Ruby. Kauna-unahang peer-reviewed journal ng NEU Center for Philippine Studies na pinamagatang Kaninglingan, inilunsad. Narito ang report ni Rodin Marie Villan.
The New Era University Center for Philippine Studies launches its first ever peer-reviewed journal entitled Kaninglingan, an interdisciplinary and multidisciplinary journal of New Era University Center for Philippine Studies. This event was commemorated on the 29th of August 2022, held via Zoom and streamed on YouTube Live. The program began with opening remarks from NEU President Dr. Nilo L. Rosas, as well as a message from the National Historical Commission of the Philippines delivered by OIC Executive Director Carmen Daar Arevalo. Sentiments of praise and gratitude were offered to the New Era University Center for Philippine Studies and to the contributors of the Kaninglingan Journal. Success was wished upon them in their further contribution to the growing research on Philippine history and culture. In line with Kaninglingan's goal to cultivate Philippine studies, guest speaker Dr. Gonzalo Campo Amor II was invited to speak on the usage of the Filipino language in Philippine studies and research, referencing the literary works of Dr. Jose Rizal such as Nole Mi Tangere. Dr. Campo Amor discussed social commentaries as well as the differing linguistic patterns of Filipinos across the country, stressing the importance of using the Filipino language in academia and research. The online website for NEU Center for Philippine Studies, also known as NEU CPS, was presented by Brother Zaldi Petorio. As the digital platform was navigated, extra content such as video lectures on Philippine history and culture were highlighted. The NEU CPS official website contains the digital version of the Kaninglingan, which can be accessed and downloaded for free. To wrap up the event, NEU CPS advisor and contributor Dr. Vicente Villan shared his sentiments on the creation of the literary journal. The passion and pride in heritage put into the creation of this journal is only the beginning of more to come from the NEU Center for Philippine Studies, as well as its distinguished contributors. As quoted by Dr. Villan, in the words of author Stephen King, "To write is human, to edit is divine." This has been Rodin Marie S. Villan for NEU Spotlight.
Maraming salamat, Rodin. Samantala, face-to-face graduation ng New Era University muling isinagawa sa Philippine Arena matapos ang 2 taon. Alamin ang kabuuang detalye at maging ang reaksyon ng ilan sa mga nagsipagtapos sa pagbabalita ni Joselle Faith Flores.
Halos 2,300 mga mag-aaral ng New Era University ang nakatanggap ng sertipiko ng pagtatapos Sa isinagawang ika-47 commencement exercise na ginanap sa Philippine Arena noong ika-12 ng Agosto taong kasalukuyan. Ito ang kauna-unahang face-to-face graduation ng New Era University nang magsimula ang pandemya mahigit 2 taon nang lumipas. Sinimula ng programa sa pagmarcha ng mga university officials, deans, branch directors, university vice presidents, university president, chairpersons and member of board trustees, at ng commencement speaker na si Atty. Marife M. Lumibaw Cuevas, Clerk of Court en Banc, Supreme Court of the Philippines. Ang ilan sa mga mag-aaral na nasipagtapos ay sina Crystal Rhea, Mir J.V. Mahinay, at Chimeda Capistrano na nagbahagi ng kanilang di malilimutang karanasan sa nasabing pagtatapos.
Nung nalaman ko talaga na matutuloy yung face-to-face graduation sa arena, sobrang saya at excited. Kasi talagang ipinagpapanata ko yan palagi na sana matuloy. Kasi sobrang special talaga yung araw na yun para sa mga magulang namin at bilang isang estudyante. Sobrang gusto ko talagang makasuot ng black toga. Sobrang fulfilling, mararamdaman mo na worth it lahat ng paghihirap mo sa buong panahon mo sa pag-aaral.
Lubos akong natuwa dahil hindi ko talaga inaasahan na higit pa sa inaasahan ko ang aking pong matatanggap na karangalan. At maging sa hindi nasayang ang aking pagsisikap sa nagdaang 4 na taon sa kolehiyo.
Walang paglagyan yung tuwa at saya na naramdaman ko. Kaya siguro naging luha. Luha yung lumabas nung kinonfirm ng college namin kung sino-sino yung may mga Latin award. Tapos yung nararamdaman kong saya nun, kinimkim ko sa sarili ko dahil hindi ko sinabi sa mga magulang ko hanggang sa makarating kami sa araw ng graduation na niloob naman na isagawa face-to-face.
Bukod sa libu-libong mga mag-aaral na dumalo sa nasabing pagtatapos sa Philippine Arena, ay nagsagawa din ng live video streaming via Zoom link para sa mga nagsipagtapos na nasa malalayong probinsya at ibang bansa. Ako po si Giselle Faitham Forrest para sa NEU Spotlight.
Salamat, Giselle. Ating bisitahin ang mga pasyalan sa tourism capital ng Tarlac, ang bayan ng Capas. Ipapasyal tayo ni Trisha Ramirez.
Maya paaba Kekayungan. Today, I will show you around the beautiful town of Capas, Tarlac. Welcome to Capas, the tourism capital of Tarlac. Apart from being known as the final site of the infamous Bataan Death March, it is also known for its trekking sites where thousands of mountaineers and visitors go. This town is jam-packed with historical heritage as well as stunning nature getaways. Our first stop is Capas National Shrine, a historical infrastructure which was built and maintained by the Philippine government as a memorial site for the Filipino and American soldiers who died at the end of the Bataan Death March during the Second World War. The shrine consists of an obelisk with clusters of trees around it. Each tree represents a specific fallen soldier. This forest reminds visitors just how many heroes fell for the sake of the brighter present we have.
When going to Capas, you might want to explore the hilly places with ATV adventures. For starters, if you're feeling generous with your pocket money and want a more hair-rising experience,
you may try going off-road with Capas ATV Adventure or MG Celestino Travel and Tours. Both of these travel agencies are located in Santa Juliana, Capas, Tarlac. They offer different trekking packages that will ultimately lead you to the infamous Mount Pinatubo and its crater lake. It is the absolute choice for anyone who wants a unique taste of outdoor escapade.
did you know that this town also hosted different kinds of athletic events, including the SEA Games 2019 closing ceremony?
New Clark City Athletic Stadium is a 20,000-seater multi-purpose stadium located in New Clark City, Capas, Tarlac. Interestingly, the design of this sports facility was derived from Mount Pinatubo. Its posts and facade were made from the lahar of the said volcano. The track oval is available for use to train athletes and for civilians who simply want a morning jog. After all these exciting road trips, the hot weather can surely drain the energy out of you. That is why this is the perfect time for us to recharge and treat ourselves with good food. Come join me at Cafe Josefina. Located inside the Castello Verde, this cafe will greet you with its mesmerizing landscape and man-made lake that gives off a totally different vibe between day and night. Wherever you lay your eyes on, you will always find a stunning area perfect for taking Instagram-worthy photos. Upon arriving, you get to decide whether to take your spot inside a cafe and enjoy a modern ambience, or stay outdoors to further enjoy the farm-like scenery. Cafe Josefina offers a wide variety of cuisines from all around the world, including vegan-friendly options. To top it all off, this place also offers ATV and kayaking experience for such an affordable price. Cafe Josefina is truly a must-to-go place, especially with family and friends. This wraps up our mini tour around Capas. I hope you learned a thing or two about our town. Please continue to explore new places with us only here at Off Campus. This has been Trisha Ramirez for NEU Spotlight.
Maraming salamat, Trisha. Para naman sa ating College Insight, ating kilalanin ang isa sa mga courses na ino-offer ng NEU College of Engineering and Architecture, ang BS Architecture. Ibabahagi sa atin ni Sofia Odasco.
Building Architect, Landscape Architect, at Urban Planner. Ilan lamang ito sa mga career opportunities bilang isang licensed architect. Ano nga ba ang role ng architect sa ating lipunan?
As far as the architect is concerned, we're focused on the aesthetic value or the beauty of the building per se, on the outdoor or the interior features of the building. There are different principles in architecture. The architect focuses on the building with a good and aesthetic value. And the second is the function of the building. How the building used by the users. Overall, komportable kumilos yung users. Pangatlo, the strength, the stability of the building. Sa isang proyekto na binuo namin, the floor plan, the elevation, the sections, even the column assignments, we will submit that to the civil engineers or the structural engineers to proceed for the study of structural.
Noong taong 1978, naging isang ganap na collegiate department ang Institute of Engineering and Technology ng New Era University. Ngayon, ito ay ang College of Engineering and Architecture na mayroong 7 programs offered at isa na rito ay ang Bachelor of Science in Architecture.
For our university, we have 7 years ago na. When the BS Architecture is offered of our university, we offered the BS Architecture is still the 5-year course. First year pa lang to prepare level. We have different major subjects. One of the major subjects based on the curriculum is the architectural design.
Narito ang ilan sa mga architecture students na ibinahagi ang kanilang inspiration and motivation upang mag-aral ng arkitektura.
Nung bata ako, nakakita ako ng mga malaking buildings and mga magandang mga structure. Pumasok sa isipan ko yung curiosity. Minsan naisip ko kung paano ba yung pinaplano, kung paano yung dinidesign. Especially sa Iglesia ni Cristo, yung mga gusaling sambahan. Maganda yung mga gusaling sambahan, especially in Templo Central. Yun yung nakapag-motivate sa akin na kunin yung course na to.
I took architecture because it's my passion and it's really my dream. Since when I was in high school. Kasi mahilig akong mag-drawing, mag-design ng bahay. Mismo ng dream house.
Isa sa nag-motivate sa akin ang aking pamilya, lalong-lalo na po ang aking tito. Siya po ay isang architect. Siya rin po ay mayroong kumpanya at sa susunod na henerasyon kami po ang susunod na mag-aasikaso ng kumpanya na yan.
Ang United Architects of the Philippines Student Auxiliary, New Era University ay nagsasagawa ng mga programa upang mabigyan ng pagkakataon ang mga architecture students na lalong mapagyaman ang kanilang mga kaalaman at mahasa ang kanilang mga kasanayan.
the WAPSA. Ang objective nito is para maging active mga architecture students not only in academic but also in the organizations. Nagkakaroon ng collaboration with different architecture schools. Nagkakakilala din yung architecture student from different schools. So academically, may mga design competitions, mga sports, and other activities.
This organization is known to organize seminars, events, and activities to motivate us and to empower us.
Pinili ko po ang BS Architecture sa New Era University dahil para sa akin dito rin po ay maganda ang environment.
Masaya kasi sa NEU na mag-aaral ng architecture. And then yung mga classmate mo na sobrang friendly, matulungin.
Narito rin ang mensahe para sa mga aspiring architects.
Kailan sipag tiyaga? Advantage magaling. Pero not necessary, hindi ka magaling, ayaw mo na mag-architecture. Natututunan yan, sinatyaga mong matuto. Kailangan creative din. Dapat very resourceful in terms of the research. Discipline yourself, study, and prepare your good time management.
Lakas ng loob. Kailangan talaga yan magkaroon ng tiwala sa sarili. Be proud of yourself. Sa lahat ng challenges na kakaharapin, i-take lang yun as for improvement. Yung critique, always take that as to motivate you and to inspire you to do better.
Yung architecture, kailangan mo rin talaga na mahalin yung kurso na kinuha mo. Napag-aaralan naman yun Yung drawing, yung math. Diba susuko? Kapag nahihirapan, kailangan na magpanata, manalangin para tulungan at gabayan din tayo ng Panginoong Diyos.
Ako po si Sofia Mega Tedasco para sa NEU Spotlight.
At panghuli para sa ating panoorin at NEU, ma-inspire sa kwento ng pelikulang Rescued by Ruby. Narito si Jessica Patriquela.
Para sa ating panoorin at NEU. Ngayon ay itatampok natin ang isang napaka-heartwarming na movie na pinamagatang Rescued by Ruby. Ito ay isang 2022 American biographical drama film directed by Kat Shea. At ang film na ito ay tunay na matatatak sa mga puso natin dahil ito ay based on a true story. The film was released on March 17, 2022 by Netflix. Sa film na ito, inilahad ang kwento ng isang state trooper na nagngangalang Dan, who dreams of joining the K9 search and rescue team ng state police. However, ilang beses siyang pumalya sa pagsali sa team hanggang dumating ang pagkakataon na nakilala niya ang isang shelter dog na si Ruby. The film began with 8-month-old Ruby's adoption after 5 failed attempts to find a home due to her hyperactivity, partly due to her status as part Border Collie and Australian Shepherd. Ngunit sa kabila ng 7 previous rejections at maraming attempts ng euthanization, dahilan na rin na ibinabalik si Ruby ng mga previous na nag-a-adapt sa kanya, inampon at sinikap ni Dan O'Neill na maisali si Ruby bilang isa sa mga miyembro ng K9 Search and Rescue Team. The newfound pair began their training process, but it didn't initially go smoothly, considering Ruby's excitable personality. However, O'Neill revealed their commonalities when he shared his dyslexia and hyperactivity diagnosis, na isa rin sa naging dahilan kung kaya ay hindi naniniwala ang mga tao na siya ay magiging successful sa kanyang mithiin. Towards the end of the movie, despite all of the hardships Dan O'Neill and Ruby went through, they defied all odds and she passed the K9 entry exam with flying colors. She later proved to be a vital asset and was considered one of the best K9 units on the team. This heartwarming tale, Rescued by Ruby, depicted the real-life story of a K9 search dog na ang pangalan din sa totoong buhay ay Ruby. The film starred Grant Gustin, best recognized for his role as Barry Allen or The Flash in the Arrowverse television franchise. Gustin's character was based on the eponymous real-life Rhode Island State Trooper, also known as Ruby's owner. Netflix Rescued by Ruby was a perfect example of how a dog-centered film can be tear-jerking without the dog having to die at the end. The film encouraged viewers to choose the adopt, don't shop policy when selecting a new furry companion. This film has further proved that anyone can succeed if they put their minds to it. This is Cheska Camille Padricala para sa Panoorin at NEU.
Maraming salamat, Cheska. At dyan nagtatapos ang mga balita at special features para sa episode na ito. Sana ay nag-enjoy kayo. Maraming salamat rin sa inyong panonood sa ating programa. Kaya naman upang walang ma-miss out sa mga susunod nating episodes, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe sa ating YouTube channel and hit that bell icon to be notified. Muli, ako po si Trainee Shane Fernelios and this is NEU Spotlight.